Hey guys, it's Canadian Cuber here, and today I'm going to be doing a puzzle collection video. So let's get started. First up, I have for you a floppy cube. I'm not exactly sure what brand it is. I got it a long time ago. I have two of them. Same thing. And they're pretty cool puzzles. Really easy to solve. And yeah. Next I have a super floppy cube from Lan Lan, and I got it maybe a month ago or something. Turns really great, and it's really fun to solve. It's really cool. People see it and they're pretty confused. Next I have a QJ Pyraminx, and this puzzle, I like it. It's really cool. It turns really great after some lubing and tensioning, and it's overall a pretty fun puzzle to solve. It's not that difficult either. Next we have a Cube for You 3x3x4, and this puzzle is quite a fun puzzle. It's I can't actually fully solve it yet. There's a few algorithms I still don't remember how to do, but nonetheless it's still really cool. It doesn't shapeshift, so it's really cool. I'm sure once I get the hang of it I'll be able to solve it, but for now it's just sitting there. I don't really use it. It's not a speed cubing puzzle. It can pop really easily. Corner cuts a lot though. That's why it can pop so easily. It's really loose. It's really cool. Next up we have a Megaminx, and this is one of my favorite puzzles. It's really cool, really fun to solve. It turns really nice. The corner cutting isn't bad, and I'm not actually sure what brand it is. I got it a long time ago along with those floppy cubes. I restickered it with CubeSmith stickers, and it's really nice now. I haven't lubed it in a while because I don't really think it needs it anymore. It was lubed with Lubix a long time ago when I got it, and it's really fun puzzle to solve. Alright, next we have a Cube Twist Square 1, and this puzzle still confuses me a bit. I'm still not fully memorized how to solve it. I can do a lot of it, but yeah, not the whole thing. The turning is really great. It's really smooth. It's so easy to turn. And after, I think it came pre-lubed. I'm not sure. I did put some Lubix in it though, so it's really great. Yeah, it's also a really cool puzzle. Next up we have a Rex Cube, and this puzzle I'm not able to solve at the moment. It's one of those puzzles I just can't get. I haven't bothered to look up a method. I've been practicing other puzzles, and yeah. The turning is really great. It does feel a little dry though, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't lubed when I got it. I did put some lube in the pieces, but when you take it apart in the core there, I didn't lube the core. I ran out of lube, so I can't do it really. It's a really cool puzzle. The turning really messes with you sometimes, and yeah, I'm hoping to learn how to solve it eventually. Alright, next we have two puzzles that I actually modded from 3x3s. And the first one is a half truncated cube. And this is actually my second mod, and it turned out pretty good. Not as good as I thought it would after doing the first one, but it turned out pretty good. And it's actually it turns really nice. The turning is really good, and it's a really cool puzzle to solve. You just basically solve it just like a 3x3. It takes some getting used to, but it's definitely really cool. It's stickered with Cubesmith stickers, regular. Alright, next is the other puzzle that I made. This is my first puzzle. It's the Octagon Barrel, stickered with Cubesmith stickers. And what's really cool about this puzzle, these columns of colors can go into any corner part because it's only one color instead of two, how it usually is on a 3x3. And this is my first puzzle mod. And this was made from a modded 3x3 originally. I had modded a Rubik's Cube to turn really good, and I edge point modded it and everything, so it turns spectacular. And it's a really cool puzzle. And just the fact that I made it myself, I just love it. It turned out so much better than I could have thought. Alright, let's move on. Next we have a Rubik's 4x4. And this puzzle, well, it's not my main 4x4. It catches way too often. The turning, it's really smooth and really quick, but it catches so often that it's not really worth it. Alright, next we have a ShengShou 4x4. And this is my main 4x4. The turning's really smooth. It's really great, and the lube really helps it. I did loosen the tensions a little bit, just so the turning's really great. And this is my speed cubing 4x4. I'm not a big 4x4 fan. I stick to usually 3x3. It's my fastest one, and but it's still a fun puzzle to solve. Alright, let's move on to this 4x4. I have no clue what brand it is. It could be Lan probably. But the turning, it's really smooth and feels really loose. It doesn't pop on me at all, but it does catch here and there. And I don't use this 4x4. I usually just stick to the ShengShou 4. But it's just this is my first 4x4, so it was really good at the time when I got it. But there's a lot better ones out there now. All right, next we have another. We have a 5x5 here. It's the same brand as this 4x4, but which I don't know what it is exactly. The turnings, it's really smooth and really loose, but it does pop here and there, which is pretty catastrophic because it takes so long to put back together. So I don't use this one. It was my first 5x5. It was good when I got it, but now it just kind of sits there in my collection, so I just keep it there. Alright, next is a ShengShou 5x5, and this is one of my more favorite puzzles. It's not only is it 5x5, like I like 5x5, but it's ShengShou, and their puzzles are always really smooth and have good corner cutting, and they're really fun. Every once in a while I get a really bad lockup, and the pieces are just so jumbled and messed up, but it doesn't happen often. This is my main 5x5, and I love to solve it. It's a really cool puzzle. Alright, next we have a ShengShou 6x6, and I love doing a 6x6. It's really fun to solve. It turns really smooth. It's overall a great puzzle. This is my biggest puzzle at the moment, but it's really fun. It's really fun to solve, obviously, because it's like I like bigger puzzles, and it takes me a while, but I'm working on that, and it's getting better. All right, last but not least, we have the stickerless Lubix Zhanchi, and this is my favorite puzzle of all time. Well, not this exact cube, but the 3x3. The Lubix Zhanchi is actually a little too quick for me. I would prefer to have like a Guhong V2 maybe that wasn't Lubix, because I'm average 30-second solver around, and this is just too quick for me. I can't handle. Yeah, it's obviously it's a Dion cube, so it's really nice, and the Lubix, it's a Lubix Zhanchi. What can I say? It's really awesome. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed my collection video, and I will see you next time.